Hello. So, I like to cover puzzle games on the channel, trying to get a bit more into that again, and following up on Trees Are Dead and stuff, I wanted to try some different kinds of puzzle games that are a little less narratively oriented to round things out. And I found out about 20 Small Mazes, and I already forgot what the puzzle game is called. That's called Puzzles, that came out after this. And I thought I'd try both of these out back to back, and I'll remember what the other one is called when I get back to it. Alright. Use the arrow keys or WASD to move. So we got this little guy. We have little, oh, we have tiles. It's tile-based movement. You move by fixed amounts. You got little puffs of smoke. Okay. And when you're on a question mark, you get a prompt. That's just the game menu, so I don't know how much, we'll see how much there's to get into. Click and drag with the mouse to move mazes. And move mazes. Ooh. Click on a maze to start solving it. This one's like the one that's currently selected. Solve this to start a new game. If I get to a new game, is it not actually going to say anything? Because I, in the process, moved the game menu out of the way to continue. Yep. That's what I kind of figured, is that I was in the process of learning that you actually don't use, like, that's fun, that's fun. So at first glance, you're like, oh, it's a game menu. You click on the options to do it, and you probably click on those options, nothing happens. So you try moving around because the starting position tells you the controls. Then you're like, oh, well, I got to go to new game to start the game. That makes sense. But then on the way there, you actually find out the real instructions on how to start a game, and by the time you reach your destination didn't matter anymore. That's actually a pretty incredible first screen for a game. What's in the options menu, though? My immersion! Ugh. It seems mostly unimportant. Okay. Go out of my way, then. Let's solve the real screen. I don't see any little prompts anywhere. You see the chance to hammer that arrow key. Oh my god. You won't believe how much I'm wadsing right now. Slot 1. Whoa. Oh my god. A chest. This one sounds challenging. I don't see any evidence of a thing to do, so I'm guessing we're gonna have, like, interactions between the screens or something? The different mazes might interact in some way. Fold mazeable. Foldable maze. Okay. Press space to fold, and now it says foldable. Ah. Yeah. That's neat. Let's go down here. Because I'm in a dead end right now, and in here, and I'm also dead end when I fold. But now I'm down here, so when I go over here, it isn't dead end anymore. That's pretty great. Oh yeah. Get into it now, buddies. I might be wrong about which way I'm going is right or wrong. We'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of along for the ride. Yeah. Alright, that's a maze. Oh, it's gone. Alright, so that's one maze completed, and it just goes away. Treasure map. Do these connect, or is there another layer? That might work, or I might need more. That might be related to this, actually. You found a coin. Click and hold to pick up. I don't know how I opened that. Did I just click on the lock? I just meant to drag it over here and it's solved. Wait, that surprised me. So you're trying to figure out how to use this treasure map. I don't seem to have a way of moving right. Oh, buried treasure. Oh yeah, so it probably looks like that then. Gotcha. So do I need to follow the exact path? Or do I just need to be at the destination to pick up the treasure? Uh-oh. Oh, dig halfway to the X. Whoa, okay. Let's not count the individual points, because we can count based on the nodes in between the points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So halfway to the X is arguably here. Hello. It alternatively could have been halfway between the start and destination as the crow flies, but it wasn't. So I guess we beat all those. There's a lot going on here. It's kind of wild how it's just layers of stuff. You can just kind of go at them however you feel like it. It's got like this weird... It's not necessarily the most reasonable comparison. I just mean like, but like it has like a sort of a midpoint between Papers, Please and The Witness vibe. When you're like caught, you're like solving little mazes with all their own different rules, but also dragging it around on your table and having a more interactive sort of textural vibe with it. The exit is like right there. Oh no. I jumped over it. What does it mean? So it seems like you always move 2 tiles. You do a little hop. Oh, but that didn't knock me towards it because the arrows don't work that way. This is glorping up my brain. I'm literally where I started. This one might make me rip my head off. Of course. I can't go up or right now because I don't have destinations that are 2 tiles away. So whenever I get there, it's really restrictive on what I can do next. And I can't go back over there on this side. Why did I do that? I basically knew not to do specifically that. So I can only jump over there by 2 squares away, which means I can't do it here or here because there is an arrow there and there's also an arrow here. So I have to get here. My real destination is to reach this spot. Which maybe is to reach this destination because that puts me here, then I can jump over. How would one get there? Question. I think the white noise just changed volumes. That was weird. There's definitely like a white noise in the background. It's just like a staticky background noise. I'm gonna take a break from this one because it annoys me and look at something else. Because there's so many mazes. It's called 20 mazes. Andrew is laughing so loud in the background. It startled me. I know my door is closed. But our doors are like paper. Let's see. So at first I was like, oh, the mysterious clouds, they connect to unbeseen places and whatnot. And then I'm like, oh, it's just Pac-Man. Like, we go through the clouds and you end up on the opposite side of the screen. So I need to go here, which means I need to go here, which means I need to go here, which means I need to go here. There you go. I think a lot of these might be really, really quick mazes. And even the ones I'm stuck on might be really quick. I just need to figure out how I'm stuck on them so bad. Under construction, press Z to undo. What does that mean? Ah. Okay, so I need to reach here, and I can only break 4 squares. Wow! One, 2, 3, 4. Gravity points down. Okay. Oh. The arrow makes the gravity become that direction is what they mean. Oh, goodness me. So far I haven't had choices yet. This is my first choice, basically. And that one just sends me back, so I probably want to go this way. And then this way, because the other way seems to be a trap that'll get me. Why did I go the long way around? I'm gonna go right. I get stuck here, so I have to go this way. So no choice right now. Now I have a choice. And everything depends on it. So I need to hit this. In order to hit this, I need to fall that way. I need to hit this probably. Or this. That seems hard to hit. I feel like I'm gonna go there. Then end up... Oh, if that's down, I can't go there, so that's bad. How would I end up over here? Wait. Am I overthinking it? No, because then I can't go that way. So I have to go there, probably. Somehow. This weirdly almost makes me feel not motion sick, but like that a little bit. I don't think I get motion sick, really. There's just like a ooh vibe to it. Reminds me a little bit of playing the original Prey and walking up the walls and just having like a weird vibe when I did that. I can't do anything. I have to go here, which is bad. So that's the fail state, kind of. Because I have to do all these steps again, which is very rude of them. Why does it go the long way around? This way? Yeah, that's how you get to turn that way. And that gives us access to the next piece of the maze, so it should be pretty hard to get stuck there again. And we fall. Our goal is to go there. So we want to hit that arrow. Is that the only one? It has to be pointing right. I think that's the only one in the entire room. Well, we don't want to fall back in the origin hole. That would be bad for us. I thought that rewound us, but technically gave us access to the next platform. We technically hath proceedeth. Ah, that arrow isn't even the answer because it points us another arrow. So we do not escape. Go this way because the other one will send me back to the beginning. Yeah, because there's two different directions it could face that would work too. That's the one. Oh yeah. Basically a genius. If you don't include all the footage where I am not good at thing. Combination vault. What am I looking at here? The four directions. Is there like an execute? Oh. Okay. I think it's that in each quadrant of the maze, there is a shape that's X in size. So this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So bottom left seems to be 9. It's just like a continuous shape you'll run into when you're running around. 1. Does it only light up when I'm going right? No, it just has a cooldown for when it lights up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, 10. Oh. Too many. It's a shape, isn't it? So it's got a serif or whatever on the bottom. And it goes up and around. So bottom right might be 2 or 7. 2 seems closer. Yeah, 7 might not have a serif. Or whatever you call the line at the bottom. This one's tall. And it goes left a little bit. Go up. It does go up. Oh, it's a 4. I didn't even see that part was attached. Alright, this is the bottom left, so it'll be this one. Okay. So the puzzle is that it is shaped like the number. There's one on the top left. Goes right. Okay, top left is a 5. This is probably a 9, judging by the surrounding shape. Does it check the combo when I run into the ending? Well, that's a bad sign. Top right is a 9. Bottom left is a 4. Top left is a 5. Right? Has this shape. Bottom right is a 2. Anything else? Oh. Oh, apparently it's a 1. I guess because it's that shape with the bottom of the bottom. Alright. Well, my bad. So, in my defense, this thing is shaped like a 1 when it has a line on the bottom. The actual number in the cell doesn't use the line on the bottom. So you have some variance in opinions on how, hello. Oh, you are the maze. You're right. We have some variance in opinion on how a number is drawn. So I take it here I need to figure out how to navigate towards that. Yeah, I can't move. Unless both of them can move. Boy, they felt cute when they made this one. Can't get... So... Oh, did I make it? Whoa! That thing... it did the big suck. Oh, this is how you beat the game. Oh. It's filling up for me doing all the mazes, I guess? RYB. Red, yellow, blue. Space to rotate. Ah. It's almost musical when I sit here and spam it rapidly. There we go. Yep, it's filling up. My 6-year-old drew this maze. I wonder if that's real, if it's really their 6-year-old. It's just full of like random nonsense everywhere. I love it. The lava shores, then there's the blue lava, then the invisible lava, and then that part's not lava. There's a sword in there. Start, move your cursor here, don't click. Ah, I've got to navigate with my mouse. Like in that one jump scare game from when I was a kid. If I touch walls, do I die? Yep. Gotta very carefully navigate through here by mouse. I got a shield, which I assume I want. Oh yeah, of course I doubt when I touch that water. I touch that wall. It's blue lava. Don't you know? Blue lava's bad. Where's the magic potion? Down there. Keeps you safe from the lava at the exit. Is this lava at the exit? A spiral you can get trapped in. Oops. I got stuck. Wait, the lake of lava. Goblin need a sword and shield to defeat. Yeah, next to the exit, I think that's the exit, yeah. It just says in quotes, a spiral you can get trapped in. Like, that's just like what... That's just what the kid said at the time. I defeated the goblin, I assume. He didn't, like, die. That's just the not lava place, okay. But that spot says there's invisible lava. How do I know where the invisible lava is? Do I die if I go in here? Yes. Just the dead end is full of invisible lava, but I think you can just go around it. Gotta be so careful with my little mouse. My little twitches of my muscles. Untrustworthy. Betrayed by the vagaries of the flesh. Alright. Take that, 6-year-old. No escape. R E A D. Whoa. Can I be the other one? No? I don't think you can really pick any letter in a dead end unless you're ending there, because when you leave it doesn't stay lit up. Read the unused letters is what it's gonna say. Press the escape key. There it is. This game's cute. I can see why there's a more ambitious sequel thingy that they'll be doing right after this. This might be one episode by comparison. I don't know. We'll see. Scavenger hunt. What the fuck am I looking at? Find the missing items? How do you know they're missing? Is this the coin I found earlier? Oh, yeah, I found a coin earlier. So that part of the map is a maze now. I need to find all the other parts that I don't have yet. Okay. Oh, found a clock. Got it. Now I know what happened with me finding the thing. Password reminder. Where am I? Oh. I'm the @. It's a so-code bond. Okay, so I'm an @ and I can push the little asterisks out of the way. And my goal is somewhere. Generally speaking, I mostly want to push asterisks into little dead ends so that I don't get trapped. Probably. Okay. Where's my destination? Wait, what's that A? What's a capital A mean? Hello? Oh. Did I uncover that A while I was going? Maybe as I solve this place, I'll learn what the passwords be. This is taking me back to some like Zelda and Pokemon puzzles. Back in the era where it was common to have such grid-based puzzles to do anything. The only way forward is through here? Is it not going to get stuck like right there? Oh, you can push 2 at once. Unlimited power. Do I want to push 2 at once? Yeah, that's the only way into this specific tile is to do that. You can push 3 of them. Okay. I'm learning things. This is a hard maze to even look at, man. ADM. So these middle letters, are they going to be the password, I guess? What's the challenge in this room? Do I just go down here and leave? Admin? This is going to be a challenging little room. Alright. Sorry, I took a moment to just pause and check my sound settings just to make sure. I'm like, I got kind of paranoid as the more I heard the white noise, where I was starting to think, like, is this white noise actually just me fucking up my settings somewhere in my computer, and it's like I'm messing up the audio. I can turn down the effects, up the effects, and down the background volume if I want. It just has a constant static noise. I almost feel like my little whoa. Got loud for a second. Kind of feel like my little actions should be a little noisier than the background noise. Huh. We're going to want a way to get around some of the shape. There we go. Admin. Or type admin in. I think maybe I need to find a password field in the first place. Like maybe I just hold on to that for now. You found a book. Wow. Alright. Got a few of these. Oh, there we go. Admin. Oh, goodbye. How many of these count as 20 small mazes? Do some of these other panels also count as the mazes? Have to include a sliding puzzle. It's the law. No, you don't though. Fuck. I hate. Oh my god! Stop sliding. It's a sliding puzzle. Oh no, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. I hate this. I'm angry a little bit right now. Okay, so the important news is that I just. You don't have to solve it by making it all fit together at once. Primarily just need to be able to move from chunk to chunk. Which is what they're called. The maze pieces are called chunks. So I need to get into the top middle, which means I'm trying to reach the bottom middle of a piece of map. Oh. Oh no. McClunky. I might be here for a bit. Oh. What if we killed me? Wouldn't that be something? There we go. I'm trying to get to that side of that piece. So now I can probably go from like God there to there. See what I want. Then I'm one to the right of where I want to be, basically. Uh-oh. Going in a circle. And you go there. This won't take me there? No. Oh, this might be worse than a sliding tile puzzle. It might be the worst thing that's ever happened to me. If I'm being honest. Completely super serious about it. There's no go one to the right from here. One, that goes two over. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 4. Looks like legitimately won't connect to anything, right? Besides the one that I already know doesn't work. Let me go. I don't want to be here anymore. No. Is there anywhere else to go? Am I not just looping? I can't. I'm really struggling to process this one. Damn. Oh, honestly, give me a vacation from this one. Untitled draft. Oh, God. Are these arrows okay? If I click on this arrow, it goes forward. Only forward? If it's collide, will it push it? It will. Notes. Idea is to have maze blocks with arrows push the player when you click on them. Need to add the maze. LOL. Also, everything is spawning in a weird place. Movement of the player isn't working either. Add text that says Z to undo, R to start. Okay, so we want to push. That's the actual exit. was lined up with right here. But I figure the idea is that you probably need to push an arrow into the right position to be able to even get there. So I was like, what if you have like a right arrow and then in front of it is an up arrow, and then you can like use the up arrow to push the ball, but the ball would have to be past them over here, so it'd have to push them all at once. But then I don't know how you get it in front of the other arrow to be in the right spot to push the ball in a different direction. Maybe that's the part that only works if you have the left arrow. This certainly enables something. But here at the beginning of the maze, the question is like, how do you move this thing? The only thing pointing at it is this one. That's immediately stuck, and it can't push it through the wall, so this one has to go next. And you either push it to this wall where nothing happens, or you push it to this arrow. And I guess there's a U. I wonder if this just like somehow works. I'm anticipating this being like a crazy twist I have to figure out, but maybe it kind of already mostly works. I think I clicked on something else. We'll get to that in a minute. Oops. Z to undo. Or maybe this is all there is to it. Just this arrow here. I was anticipating something crazy. Ah. Relatively hard to click specifically on the arrow. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't that bad, actually. Scavenger hunt. Let's just put this down here. I can't really get it off the screen. This cloud. I don't know. Alright. How you beat the game, you can get out of my way a little bit. One's a prick. Putting the pieces together, okay. I can jig this saw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A spacebar to rotate, okay. Okay, so I cannot just put them where they seemingly fit at the beginning. Some of them might. Not that one. Wow, what are you? Keep finding things. Leave me alone. I can't move that one. That one does connect. That one doesn't. It kind of doesn't it have to be this one here? It's the only one that connects to the exit. cuts everything off. Because all of these have a line going into the middle pip. Only one of them connects to the exit. So all of them are going to have a dead end pointing in that direction, basically. I think this one's doable now. I wonder if the point resets to its original spot if you move anything. It might, otherwise you might be able to move everything around like crazy like some of the other previous stuff. There we go. A painting. It's just like background elements I'm messing with. Oh, a ghost maze. He likes to hide behind the what the fuck? Ooh. This is so stupid. There's such a mix of like sort of shit posts and genuinely mind-bending nightmares. Hungry snake, eat all the dots. What the f— where am I? Oh. I get longer every time I eat one. And I have to be able to reach the exit at the end. I maybe want to get these ones first before I trap myself. Like that. Yeah, so there's an order in which you can handle these or you get in trouble. This seems like it's going to be a problem. Yep. You have to get that one first. You always have to be a little pill bug. And then there are a number of ones that I could presumably get forever if I'm careful. And go around this one. I can't go around this one. The answer is, question is, am I currently short enough to be able to solve this little room? The answer is yes. Then the answer is, can I do this loop without getting stuck? Yes. I'm exactly the right size. Okay. Now the question is, can I get all the ones in this room without getting stuck? And then the last two, I can get on the way back just fine. We made it, and we're the exact correct length too. That seems to be their way of signaling whether or not you're doing it right. Whoa! Goodbye. The end is like right there. Okay, let's fuck with this one a little bit. Why I do that? I'm up with the right call, actually. Uh-oh. Hey, I did it. Okay. What's this little guy? See inside hills. Ooh. Oh my god. There's an X-ray back here. This is crazy. Oh, there are crazy people in them dar hills. Get out of my way. It's all in the way. Where's the... Okay, there's the exit. I have to go all the way there to get the exit. Okay, so... Yeah, this would have been a hard one to do until you had most of them done, just because you have to clear so much table space. It's otherwise mostly just a little maze. This is like a weird mix of the joys of just actual brain teasers crossed with like Happy Meal, like kids menu doodles and toys. Oh, it's getting really close. Do I even have to do all of them, I wonder? I think I'm down to just 3. There's a bone somewhere. It doesn't say I have an exit yet. Oh. You found the bone. It was hiding behind the hill. Yep, the bone's in there. Okay, so... once again, just ready to solve my little maze. Look at me go. I'm solving a maze. There. That's not the way you go at all. I'm a fraud. There we go. Climb. Like it's a crazy chutes and ladders thing. That took me up to there. Took me back down. So I have 3 options on how to get up, which go to these 3 options. Which then go to these 3 options. So maybe I want to solve it backwards from here. So take me to here, which take me to there. Take me to here, which take me to there. Take me here, which take me there. Take me to here, which there. So I want to go there. So I want to get over there. We just want to get to there. There connects to there. Next to there. Next to there. Next to there. It's getting a little hard to process. Shit. I'm scared. I'm back. No. When I try to map it all out and then it hurts my brain and eventually I'm just like, what if I did trial and error it actually? That actually sounds less daunting now. Oh shit. I'm on an infinite loop. Let's go back where I started. You betcha I did. Is this what I was going for at one point? This seems related. I think this is the part where I was like, that's how I win, is if I get there. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, the whole tower disintegrated. So many people just died. Alright. I think we're down to just the worst one now. My nemesis. Satan's Butthole, the video game. I don't want to. At least my visuals are less cluttered now, so I can feel some peace of mind or something. If I lie to me and you. Look how nice and clean and connected that is. Like, if I can get there, that'd be nice. That involves being able to go into the bottom right corner. There's some outputs over here. That one. Let's try to get here then. So I can go through those things. In order to get there, I need to get the top right corner. Where does that connect? That one, technically. But like, that's... I can't connect this to me, because I'm already there. I hate sliding tile puzzles. Sometimes it's a funny twist where you're like, oh, it's actually really reasonable. And then it's like, oh, it's evil Satan. Wait. Is this actually the twist? I just realized what the twist might be. No, you can't walk into the open square. Sorry if you had that thought earlier. I just had the thought and I'm like, oh god, and I was gonna feel really stupid for having to try it sooner, but you actually can't do that. anymore. Let me go. I just don't have any ideas at this point. I'm just trying to just survive the experience a little bit. Ah, that won't line up with that either. Where else can I connect this one to? I'm at the point where I do just kind of like shut down eventually, just start trying random things. Just defend my brain. I'm just like, okay, where else can I go next? Just keep trying different options. Oh, it doesn't connect to that one. I was like, oh, maybe I can finally connect to that one. Because wasn't that part of my chain? Is this not where I just came from? I wish it was easier to tell the spacing of where everything is. It's like that goes into the middle here. But I don't see anything else that goes to the middle of the side besides this one here, which is just a dead end, which could be a way of transferring from one tile to the other, but I don't see even anywhere else to even go besides just back into the same one again. I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. And so will you. It's impossible to leave this video. You've succumbed to a witch's curse. Both ends of this perfectly line up with both ends of that one. Which is kind of funny. And not especially helpful. I'm just stuck in a series of like 4 tiles that connect to each other on an infinite loop. How the fuck did I get here? How the fuck do I get out of here? Jesus Christ. I wonder if you can solve the sliding tile puzzle and it actually forms a coherent maze that you can then solve, or if you do have to be jumping from tile to tile as you go. Because I'm genuinely considering the idea of just trying to solve the sliding tile puzzle. God. Every single puzzle game that uses one of these, it grinds me to a halt, and then suddenly it just like the fun and charm of the rest of the game immediately kind of starts to dissolve while I'm stuck in this fucking hell. Someone likes these, but just they're annoying just because there's like a specific way to learn them, like a Rubik's Cube, and if you haven't learned that skill, then you just it's like it's like testing a random skill out of nowhere that you would have acquired elsewhere. So they're not very. They don't really feel that good as a puzzle thing. These 4 are connected in a slightly cohesive way, but it doesn't seem to actually be helpful in any real way. Even if the rest of it kind of was connected. I wish the boundaries were a little cleaner to spot, just so you could very cleanly see and try to scan around for what you need to do. So I need to go to this spot, which means I need to be at the bottom middle. And the bottom middle, I think, only exists on... It exists on these 2 tiles. So I can either be in one over from the side here, or it can be also went over there. Oh, wait, both of them are the same connector. Okay, so these both connect to... There's a long way of connecting it. Okay, so I could be either one up from the bottom left, or I can be one over from the top left. How do I get over one over from the top left, for example? Here? This doesn't connect to that. It's over by a different amount. So in order to be one over from the top left, I need to be getting to one over from the bottom right. Oh, that's kind of the loop I was in before. Right? Wait, no, am I thinking about that right? I'd be one over from the bottom left, yeah. No. Ah, fuck. I just got so tired all of a sudden doing this. I definitely need to be in a different spot than I am right now. God, where can I even connect to from here? The trap of just going back and forth between these two things forever. Where can I go that isn't that one? I just need to be in a different spot for my own self-preservation at this point. Man, this is a hard puzzle to look at, trying to tell what you can go to. I'm still in the same fucking infinite loop of hallways. This is going to take me back to there. It's like the only place I can go to, right? In the entire board? I can go back to that one. That'll at least put me down there. Ooh. I thought I was going to do more, start the other game today, but I only have time to do this now because this part's taking so long. It's actually derailing my plans for the evening. Like I had time windows planned, but I'm like, no, I can't. This game's gonna be too short for 2 episodes, but too long for what I was planning today. Okay, so now we're here. That's a different spot. I'm at least somewhere new finally. Yeah, this does not connect to there. I was like, for a second there, I'm like, oh my god. And no, because that would make me win if I got there. Feels like I've trapped myself in an infinite game of shoots and ladders, which is funny because I kind of already played shoots and ladders with that tower a minute ago, but it just feels like I'm just looping back and forth forever. But I just cannot process where to go. This is agony. If I reverse direction, can I go anywhere besides back to the tile I came from? 2 over from the left. Is there none that are like that? I really wish there was outlines in each tile so I could cleanly tell very easily. I have my eyes snapped to that part of the tile each time, but it's because they seamlessly connect, so I'm like, where the fuck is the boundary? I think I can't go backwards here. I'm wondering if I can go backwards here by connecting this somewhere else. It's also 2 over from the left. Now there's so few options. Trying to figure out where I can take a different branching path in the maze than I have so far. 2 up from the bottom left. And that's just a trap again. But where else can I go? I am sorry, everyone, but I just can't do anything. Like, I cannot figure out how to do anything at all right now. Oh, this is an infinite loop where that part and that part connect. So I can just run in a circle on these 3 tiles. So how do I break the loop and leave this cycle of tiles? Please. There's no other exits, right? I have to exit back into these tiles. Which part of this process has a shared connection that I could then use to go to a different tile? Just anywhere else at this point. Right from the right. It takes me so long to visually scan all the spots. Connect to there? No, it's right to the left, because that's to be... Yeah, because that's to connect to the opposite side. I keep having to flip the connections in my brain too, yeah. This technically takes me somewhere else, but pretty sure it's just the previous loop I was stuck in, but at this point it's just sweet release. I'm somewhere else again. But also another place I've been to before. Killing me that this connects me from the 2 down from the top right to 2 down from the top right. Like, it's just fucking... It's just a loop that takes me to where I already am. Doesn't even let you navigate to a new piece of a tile or anything. None of this makes any sense to me. Alright, so we're trying to get to the bottom middle. Like this one has bottom middle, but over there. So if I get this Z, I win. This Z would get me there. Means I need to get to the just 1 down from the top right. in order to get over to there. Which could get there from there. The C here. So 2 up from the bottom left would be how it could get there. Somehow. Which this tile connects to here. 2 from the bottom left. Okay, so wasn't I just there? Two from the bottom left, then try to transfer into the back of how the C is connected. Is that even where I want to go? Fuck, I fell for it again. I was looking for the 2 up from the bottom left. I'm like, oh, the C, that one has that. That's the one that's attached to the C, so I can't get there because it's on the same tile. I can't transfer from here to here. I can go from here. It's currently connected. Okay. Okay. We did it. What an ordeal. Okay. That's probably one episode because I can't make a whole video of me just being stuck in a sliding tile puzzle. Oof. Alright, so that was 20 small mazes. Next time, I'll try out a game called Strange Jigsaws.